Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have a pretty interesting topic in regards to really kind of bad news in regards to Black Friday in the future, the next few weeks when it comes to all the stock and stock arrivals, as well as also a little bit of environmental issues going on too as well, and kind of the overarching topic of why kind of Black Friday this year so far has, well, kind of pretty much sucked in regards of how these big retailers are kind of managing it, how the overall just stock in general, how the pandemic's affecting everything, and just a little bit of an interesting kind of conversation when it comes to Black Friday and overall just these holiday sales such as Cyber Monday and all that type of stuff too as well. So if you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We'll definitely have a bajillion more videos all throughout today, or check out our videos earlier on today or even yesterday. And of course for Cyber Monday and all the other various deals too as well, we'll probably have quite a few different videos on the channel all throughout today. And of course as well, we'll maybe have a nice collective video of all the best Black Friday deals, which is kind of funny as we're going to probably be making fun of Black Friday itself. But there is still good, like some nice little deals and console restocks and everything else kind of in the fray too as well. And of course, if you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc digital console controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Webull, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. And let's go dive on in. And of course, for these types of topics, especially for more like the intriguing, like economical side, microeconomics, macroeconomics, I always do love all hearing your thoughts and comments down below. And also don't forget about the other various restocks going on all throughout today. So let's go and dive on into it. So we have quite a few intriguing topics kind of going to talk about, but there's actually some very intriguing conversations going on over here from The Verge, which I kind of want to go bring this on up to as well, which this actually might go make a lot of these restocks in the future a little bit more on the mediocre side. So kind of the big headline, we'll kind of talk about this article a little bit, where the Black Friday is causing basically toxic traffic jams at U.S. ports and warehouses. Holiday shopping and broken supply chains may have had a pollution crisis even worse. Now, there's things that I mainly kind of talk about pollution. I want to kind of skip towards most of that stuff. That still is a problem, don't get me wrong, but more so in the regards of the future of consoles, the future of these ports being very backlogged, and kind of the overall just issue with this, the fact that, well, a lot of stock still hasn't shown up. We did make a video a few days ago talking about how everything's kind of been seemingly kind of like, you know, relaxing and kind of loosening up a little bit, which is good. But of course, when you kind of have just try to imagine like 10 people going through a door at once, that's pretty much what's going on right now. And it also does affect all the consoles and Xboxes, GPUs, cars, everything. So let's kind of dive into this a little bit. I'm gonna use the article as a bit of a reference and kind of go from other stuff. So for this, as millions of Americans rush to take advantage of Black Friday deals this weekend, the shopping spree will add to a pollution crisis unfolding in America's ports. For months, the broken supply chains have settled portside neighborhoods with more pollution than they normally endure. This holiday season will make things a lot of work too as well. So more so like this kind of focus more on the pollution, but let's talk about more of the supply chain itself. But the disaster is unfolding in spectacular fashion in Southern California, home to the busiest port complex in the Western Hemisphere, which also does include the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach. And basically here, as of right now, cargo ships have piled up offshore as the pandemic wreaks havoc on global supply chains. The traffic jams, this is basically just imagine a lot of different types of, like, say, cargo ships and things carrying, like, say, consoles, say, t-shirts, cars, TVs. They're basically just another, once again, massive traffic jam that's just extending into inland distribution hubs too as well, and it's affecting a lot of stuff such as the trucks, the trains, and planes shuttling goods from warehouse to consoles' doorsteps. So kind of the big issue with this is, you guys can maybe even use this picture as a reference over here. Granted, it's just kind of more of a filler picture, but imagine you have all these different types of big cargo freights. Imagine you're, say, like a Sony, and you already have, let's say, 10,000 PlayStation 5s just in a big cargo freight, or even on like a ship itself that's in backlog. And now we also want to have the Walmarts, the Amazons, the Best Buys, and all these places going to restock, especially for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and for the holidays. But the one big issue is the fact that a lot of these consoles are just sitting there. They're not moving, they're not grooving anywhere, they're just literally fully just sitting there, and they're not actually getting the places they have to be. This is also kind of affects on why Black Friday has been kind of mediocre, while a lot of these big retailers are also saying any shipping will be like 2-3 weeks from now, and while we also sometimes see Amazon where they're like, hey, we'll give you $5 if you just are cool waiting a few weeks because there is so much stuff over here. So right now we just have a massive traffic jam, which actually will be affecting a lot of restocks. Now, of course, we'll still be watching restocks. Right now, there's probably consoles that have shown up 2-3 weeks ago or already in distribution centers. So it's not, you shouldn't be that worried. We'll be having a lot of good restocks, a lot of good news, etc. Even as of today. Or you guys can even use the reference as the GameStop restock, which might even still be going on. If you just want to go check the stores and see. Sometimes they're already there. I feel like these big retailers were affecting this. But as of right now, and for the next maybe few weeks or so, Once again, we'll still be seeing restocks, we'll still be seeing stuff moving out, we'll still be seeing TVs and those Coco Melons or whatever. But a big issue with this is the fact that this is hard to solve. Just imagine like right now you have like 5 times, I don't think a specific number, we just have a lot more orders going on, especially with people trying to get things for, say, Christmas presents. You have the Black Friday deals going on with all these big retailers, the Amazon, the Walmarts, the Targets. And we just have this massive just blockade of just so many things, such as the storage and cargo and the ships themselves just not moving, which is really, really bad. We did go and cover the news a few days ago that kind of seemed like it was getting better. But obviously, as it comes to Black Friday, there's just a huge influx of goods. There's a huge influx of TVs and televisions, and throughout these next few weeks, especially for the holidays, too, as well. So some very interesting stuff kind of toned in over here I just want to go cover. There are a lot of factors that wreck the global supply chains, but in short, there was a mismatch, of course, in the supply and demand. The pandemic shuttered factories. Meanwhile, people started shopping more for home improvement projects and new hobbies they picked up during the pandemic-induced lockdowns. So basically, a lot more people, I'm sure you guys have heard, a lot more online shopping, a lot more people spending money, stimulus checks and all of that, working from home, not going out for dinners, not going out with like parties, not going to like amusement parks or whatever. On top of that, also in the US, the container ships ferrying these goods from Asia started piling up at ports. During the first 3 quarters of this year, the movement of containers in and out of the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach was nearly 30% higher than during the same exact period in 2019. By November, container ships were parking outside a port of Los Angeles for an average of now 17 days, more than twice as long as they were towards the start of the year. That has literally led to tons more air pollution, of course, as well, which I don't want to like downplay any type of pollution mixed on in, but there are really big issues. The fact that now we have things like PlayStation consoles, Xbox consoles, Switches, GPUs, laptops, couches, whatever in the lookout for, sitting there for even longer in a double average time. And now right now, I'm sure we had like a really big batch of stock shown on up here too as well when it comes to the PlayStations or Xboxes. But the big issue is now going to be this next like 6-7 week period where we want to have a lot of big restocks. We want to have a lot of consoles showing up. We want to have Christmas be great. But then sadly, just hasn't been that many good issues going on. So this is kind of like the big thing when it comes to this, where it just seems, I was thinking for the follow on Twitch, you guys want to follow on Twitch, you guys can. But when it comes to all this stuff, it just goes to show that Black Friday is going to be kind of causing a big disaster. Because while there is stock there, they probably preemptively had stock in these locations and warehouses, etc. It really does go to show that it's going to be kind of a rough next few weeks. And even why this Black Friday might be kind of mediocre. So kind of on that major topic too, because kind of, I mean, you guys can leave your thoughts and comments down below. I kind of feel like this Black Friday deals might be kind of disappointing. And we actually had a nice cool article over here from Bloomberg, but of course is paywalled over there. But some of the interesting things they kind of noted, and I agree on this. A lot of these sales have actually already been going on for a few weeks, which is probably why Black Friday itself, I mean, nonetheless with that big crisis with just huge backlogs, Black Friday itself kind of seems mediocre because we've been seeing really random deals. We've had video games, once again, that are kind of been on sale already. We've had a lot of big locations that have just never really dropped below the prices we've seen before. A lot of TVs are just old TVs that are just sitting there that are warehouse as well. And there's basically just no crazy sale. Like, and at the same time, too, as well, a lot of stores just closed and they just went online, which I'm okay with. I'm not really someone who would go to a store in person unless there's like an Xbox Series X Halo Infinite Edition because your boy still wants one. But we have all these deals now going on even early on. Like, we'll probably have some videos talking about it, but even stuff like, say, for the Amazon. Like, this is all stuff I could probably go and easily find in general on just a random price match or at Walmart or just in general. Like, some of these things aren't even that big of a deal. I mean, I'm sure you guys are. I'll have links down below if you guys just want to check the PS5s or whatever for stuff. But overall, a lot of these deals are nothing crazy. Like, cool, I can go get like an Amazon Fire Stick, but at the same time, these are on sale all the time, or for Prime Day. We saw these on sale up the wazoo. Or if you guys went and looked at like Walmart, I mean, yeah, cool, you can maybe go get an air fryer, or maybe get another TV too as well, which I'm sure they're nice. But a lot of these things, I see these on sale all the time. I've seen the AirPod Pros on sale all the time. I've seen like car seats all on sale all the time. And well, I mean, like, yeah, it's cool, I guess, to sometimes wait for a good sale, get some Christmas presents. Right now, there's nothing crazy. We've had these drops going on for a while. We've had a lot of things starting like 2 weeks ago. And it just kind of seems like Black Friday this year just seems kind of lame. It usually is kind of lame every year, but this year especially. Because right now it kind of seems like they're just trying to go get rid of whatever leftover stock is out there. And there's not even enough stock to even go and sell in the first place to even give us good deals. And a lot of the good deals will sell even faster, since you guys even saw like traffic jams and such. Their stock just isn't there. And overall too, a lot of these things have also been like delayed on production, not as good products, not as many things being produced. It just kind of seems like Black Friday's just been a very, very overall kind of lame so far this year. Now, of course, obviously, I'll probably have some videos up throughout the channel, kind of covering up some big deals and stuff like that as well, and all the restocks and 2 will be watching. You guys can check the video earlier on today. But it does kind of feel like this Black Friday and Cyber Monday, we'll still be watching for restocks and finding leaks and rumors. It does kind of seem kind of lame, just more on the overall sense of games and computers and everything else. And as well with all this weird kind of stuff tied on in, which might even be really bad news in regards to all the future restocks, it kind of seems like Black Friday has been a little bit lame. Now, of course, I'm still hyped for it. I want to get some good deals. I want to get some good stuff for you guys. And we mainly want to get some consoles. We've had a lot of good console rumors, and this past few days have been great. And the next few weeks are going to be awesome. So in that regard, might not be that bad. But we more so just have to get all the stock physically from off the cargo ships and into the actual stores and distribution centers. Or maybe we can get lucky and have someone like Sony go and get some, fighter jets to go deliver some stock like they were doing in the UK for their Christmas season. But kind of give me your thoughts down below, a bit of a ramble on it, why Black Friday is kind of meh and all this kind of rough issues too as well with these ports going on. Give me your thoughts, and we'll have a lot more videos all throughout today. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Hopefully we can kind of sort through these issues and make it a little bit easier in the near future, and it can be a little bit more just, I want to go back to normal, just to get our consoles and stock just on the shelves easily. And of course, we have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below. Sign up for Webull, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. And okay, if you guys appreciate a like, put some comments down below. We'll have a lot more videos all throughout today. And overall, it kind of does seem kind of like some mediocre news that, well, we have 100 ships trying to go through one door. Have a good rest of your days, good rest of your nights. We're going to have a lot more videos as well, so be on the lookout for that. Love you guys.